It a bit. Hey guys, I don't know if I'm gonna leave this on for the future, but I will wait till some folks come on. We're gonna do a collaborative thing. I'm here at Confections Cake Co, where I have some art. Here's one of the owners.
How's it going?
That's Jarrett. Um, this is the bar. I don't know if you guys remember, but this is the cake bar that I built like 2 years ago now, or a year and some ago.
Just over 2 years.
Just over 2 years ago. I made all these tables here. They're pretty cool. This one right here. This is a baby killer here because it spins, and if you got your hand caught in there, that would suck. But this is one of the tables I made. Here's another one. This one has like Mario, Iron Man, what's this guy's name? Darth Vader, and Goku, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Goku. And so that was one of the tables I made. And then over here, we have another one that's I-beam, or two that are I-beam, which are pretty cool. I still have some of that material left. And then this one is one of my favorite. Is this table here is an actual table saw that we had to modify a bit. And here's the top of it. It's pretty cool. All these tables are heavy as shit though. Here's the bar I made. I'm just showing everyone what I'm doing while people come on because we're going to do something here. So here we got a wine rack. All these wine bottles are empty because you can't have customers just mine. But it looks cool, right? So those are that. It has little fairy lights on the bottom, which I think is cool. It's kind of a mix of a whimsical / industrial look that I put in here. I took a gamble on hoping that those styles would match, and it looks pretty dope in my opinion.
You tore apart that wine barrel too to build the front, right?
Right, okay, so right here, well, okay, so we have two wine barrels here, which I had to cut them in half, or maybe it's one barrel. I don't know, I think we got two barrels, right?
I think there's two, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what we did with the other side, but anyways, this is part of it right here. Put it in the front. I needed something to go on the front fascia there, and I thought that looked pretty cool. I'm gonna see if I can actually turn this around.
The rings for the chandelier too, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, so what do you call a winery? A winery cage thing, and then in here, can you turn on the light in here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you guys. He's gonna turn on the light in here, but hey guys, everyone popping on. Just trying to show you this because I'm here. All right, there we go. Oh, one of the lights is dimmed, but there's a tap in there. It's not real. Doesn't actually do anything, but it's supposed to look. It's supposed to look as though those taps are going into the barrels, which isn't typical. Like that wouldn't be an actual application, but this is make believe, and then I have their name in there. This is where they display some stuff in there. And the front here, this is a piece of steel that's been clear coated several times. It's got some patina on it, and I had to sell you guys on.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about the steel, but it turned out looking nice.
Yeah, so Jarrett, here, this guy,
Hey.
he when I first showed him this piece of steel, it was completely like orange with rust. But I was like, I'm gonna sand off a lot of it, and it's gonna just look really cool because there's gonna be all this is just pitting, right? And I was like, this is gonna look so sick.
Got a boot mark over here too. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, there is a boot mark there. I said it was gonna look really dope at the end after getting rid of all the orange rust from like rain and stuff, and then I told them that I would change it if they didn't like it, and luckily they liked it. Also, I got these gussets here, or whatever, corbels, whatever you want to call these. I got this one over here. I got my name put in there. It's pretty cool. This is my first bar that I built stationary bar. It's pretty cool. It's held up pretty good for 2 years so far. Haven't refinished it at all, and it's still really nice. Also did the faux brick back there with them, and yeah, there's a bunch of stuff.
The carts you did?
Oh yeah, I built these carts here too. These are for your on location sort of things.
Yeah, we take them out for like expos and farmers markets, stuff like that.
Got their name put in there as well. It's all water jet cut. I don't have a water jet, but I used to get it. I had a guy who would do that stuff for me. Wow, it got really orange. But I don't really have them anymore. Oh yeah, okay. So I actually have a video of making this fireplace and this elephant. So go check those out. But here, let me turn this around again. So I hate these fireplaces. I think they're so hideous. But you got this for like a steal, right?
Yeah, I got it at an auction. It was just super cheap, so we thought, why not?
Right. So they had this hanging on the wall, and I was like, that is ugly. Let's make it look good. So I kind of just, all this here is just scrap wood left over from something. I don't remember. But this is a plug-in electric unit, right? So right here, this actually, if you watch the video of me making this part actually pulls out. It's a little tight. There we go. Pulls out because the plug-in is right behind there. I just don't feel like, there we go. I don't feel like taking it completely out. And this lifts up as well because there's settings buttons on there. But I have it on both sides. And on this side, there's the remote, the slot for the remote. So this timber covers up the top, whatever. I don't know. I thought it looked really dope. And then up here, we have an elephant that I made back in the day. I just really like OSB. I think it looks dope. If you watched my last vlog, then you saw that as well. I think it's pretty cool. Here's a print of a painting that I did for charity. What I was gonna say is this chandelier here, those rings, those extra rings, there we go. Those extra rings there, we made the chandelier from the rings that came from those barrels. I lost my train of thought. Then we made the chalkboards. I didn't make those, they found those somewhere, but I made this one. I think it's pretty dope. I also made their sandwich board sign, which is maybe outside. Ooh, I like this table here. So I'm gonna
ignore the paperwork. I can get rid of it if you want.
No, that's okay. I just won't show it. There's paperwork on the top that I can't show you, but this thing is pretty dope. So those are the scissor jack that you get in your car with a wheel welded to it, and then the top, I'll go further back so you can't read the confidential shit, but on the top, that's a table saw top. I just put that together as an extra thing to put in here because I thought it was super cool. I didn't make a video about that, but that was when I didn't really do YouTube videos too much. Also made these saloon doors, which I think are pretty cool. Could have used, I put these little details in here. J plus B, Jarrett and Brittany own this spot. So, I don't know, what else can I show you? Oh, we made this disaster of a cake display thing. So up there, that's another wine barrel that we cut out. And we did that for a show, for a cake show. Bridal Fantasy, it's called here in Edmonton. And when I made it, it was good. It worked perfect. So it could display a cake upside down, and it could have a cake on top of it. And it worked good, but in transit, something came loose, and it freaking fell apart. It actually fell apart when it was up there, right?
Yeah, it was pretty scary. We almost lost the cake, but we kind of caught everything just in time.
Yeah, so that's great. Oh, hey, thanks, Lindsay, for giving my Instagram a shout out there. Hello, everyone. Okay, so.
You've got some pieces.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll show you what I have in the bathroom too. So if you guys are local, right now you can't dine in, but you can still come in for pickup and stuff. In the bathroom here, I made this cool mirror. So the story about this mirror is I accidentally broke it, and then I decided to use it anyways, and I made this kind of cool thing. It works good as a mirror. You can still see yourself. And then over here, this is a little harder to show, but I made this like textured wall thing. This is not my idea. Lots of people do this sort of thing, but I just wanted to put a jellyfish in here, so I wish you could see it. Actually, you know what? I wish you could experience it because I can't get a picture of the whole thing, right? I wish you could see the whole thing. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna do this in my house somewhere, not with a jellyfish, but something. I may even do it in my shop, but yeah, this was days of work, believe it or not, but it turned out pretty cool. So I actually like jellyfish. One of my favorite animals behind a whale. One of my next sculptures is going to be a whale. But here's the thing, so girls can. My wife actually told me to put one of these in here. I think it was her, anyways. She was like, "There's no place to put a purse." So I was like, "Okay, that's perfect." So I made this little thing, and then this is a big chunk of cedar, and I have a sewing machine on it. It's pretty cool. Normally they have a whole bunch of like, I don't know what's the polite way to say that, but normally that's filled with that. But right now during COVID, can't really do that. Um, oh yeah, I made this display table, which I think is pretty cool. I made these cake knives. They're pretty dope. I'm actually going to make more of these at some point. This is my old fence board here. And then these are two windows. They're from a basement window, old school. And this jewelry is made by someone. Oh, this turkey leg, I made that turkey leg. That's just a joke. A joke piece. I just think it's cool. Let me show you some of the art and then we'll get into what we're doing today. So this right here is a Kurt Cobain piece I did years ago. I've almost sold it so many times, but I just couldn't let it go. And then this Bob Marley, which was sold but unfact out. I think I actually still have it listed as sold on the Facebook page. I should unsold it. This is one of my favorite pieces that I've ever done. Right here is an Einstein. I was thinking about doing this up again. This actually doesn't belong to me anymore. This is sold to a person who has now asked me to resell it. And so I have it here. Then I have this piece here. If you like Linkin Park, you may like this piece. One of my favorite pieces, once again. Took a lot more time to do like this piece and that piece as opposed to this piece. This piece is kind of a little, it's just a couple colors, right? And then right here, Audrey. And then Axl Rose, if you like Guns N' Roses. A young Axl Rose. And I think that's it. There's probably other stuff that I'm missing. Oh, here's a sculpture that I made. This is kind of cool. It's a cow skull that I made out of just an assortment of steel. This barrel here I actually got on a job that I was doing, and they asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, sure, I could use it for something, and then we just ended up putting it in here. But this is pretty cool. My grandfather found these on the railroad tracks, and then that inspired the build. So yeah, garden shovel for the forehead, railroad spikes for the nose. I'm not sure what this is, but it was perfect for the front area, and then piston. Whatever, the part that goes onto the crank or whatever the heck you call it, for the eyes. I made this for for an art show, and this is a pain in the ass to move, let me tell you. So it's pretty simple in design, but all the chains and stuff, it just I don't know. I just really dig it. So I wanted all sorts of different kinds of chain in here. I even have a chainsaw chain. I just wanted it to be cool. Check out this freaking sucker here. I met a blacksmith. A blacksmith gave me these, and I'm glad to know him because he's offered to let me use his shop. Here's a huge logging chain. I put it on there. And yeah, these cables here that I have as tentacle-y things, these are a pain because they pull your hair. Like even me just brushing the back of my hand. I mean, I'm not a very hairy guy, but like I can feel that pull out. I don't know why I'm still doing it. And then, oh, I put this, this also catches the dust. Right now we're having this bad cotton pollen stuff from the trees coming out, and that's what this is. But anyways, I made this little seahorse to hide in there. That's pretty cool. And then under here, we have some seafloor life, some seaweed and stuff, a bunch of nuts and stuff. I just wanted a bunch of different things here. There's a wire wheel I used, some valves, nails to make a sea plant or whatever, and then pieces of a bed frame for the wheels and stuff. Other jellyfish over here, smaller version, which is pretty dope. Made sort of the same way, but instead of chains, I just have, these are actually wires from those concrete grid things that you put in the concrete. I don't know. I think that's all I can show you now. All the other art in here is not mine. Like this isn't mine. None of these are mine. But yeah. Anyways, oh, you want to see some of Jakota's? I'll show you as well. Oh, he just has two pieces in here right now. Oh, you can't even see it because of the glare. That's unfortunate, but these two pieces, they're pretty cool. This one isn't framed yet. He just has a temporary frame on it. He was going to make a frame, but then I moved shop, so he still has to do that. And then the artwork over here is not mine either. Oh, except for that heart piece. That is mine. But these other ones are not. Yeah, my friend Stephanie did these four here and that one up there. Okay, guys, this is why we're doing what we're doing today. So this piece right here, I just got from another gallery that carry my work, but unfortunately, because of COVID, they are they're downsizing, so they dropped me because I'm not famous, and everyone else there is famous. So what I'm going to do is hang that piece up in here somewhere, but I'm not sure where it should go. So why don't you guys put in the comments here? I'll try to read some of the comments now. By 5 feet, or is it 5 feet by? I can't remember how big it is. It's 4 feet by 5 feet, I think. So it's pretty big. Same size as this one. But let's see if I can get these comments to work. Oh, you like the Gene Simmons, Miss Lindsay? Yeah, I don't know whose that is. He just told me whose it is, but it's not mine.
His name's Leandro.
Alejandro?
Leandro.
Leandro. His name's Leandro.
He's a local St. Albert artist, but he only has a few pieces made. I think almost every piece he's done is here. He's an older guy. He's in his 60s, so he doesn't have like any social media or a website or anything.
Oh, that's too bad.
But
Okay, he has no. I don't know if you can hear Jarrett well, but he doesn't have any social media. But here, just in case people want to see it, I will show you. So Gene Simmons. Some people mistake this for my work, but I've never. Actually, I have painted Gene Simmons a long time ago, but not like this. Pretty decent piece. This one is 1700, and it's an oil painting. I believe he's also done this piece. This is his divorce piece. He got divorced. I know the story behind this. I was told a while ago. Kind of cool. Not really my thing, but pretty cool. I like this one a little more because it's kind of similar to what I would paint, although I do finger paintings. I think he's also done the rabbit. Let's see. I guess I could just read them. And he's done this guy, and oh yeah, I can see his signature right there. And he's also done this one. I don't know who did the cow or the monkey. Luigi. Luigi and Luigi. Okay. And then another guy did the metal piece up there. And then there's that piece there. That's kind of cool. Is that Stephanie's there?
That was done by Luigi as well.
Oh, okay. That's Luigi's piece as well. Anyways, that's way better than my divorce look. That's funny, Matt. It's unfortunate that stuff doesn't work out, but sometimes it's for the better. Okay. Kathleen says, I have a bare wall right now where it will fit right in. Okay, well, you can get it. I think it's, let's see, how much is that one? 2,400? 3,400? How much is it? 2,400. This one's 2,400, so I'm guessing so is that one, but I can't remember. That might be more. I don't remember. But that would be Canadian dollars. So if you're interested in getting anything, just send me a message on Facebook, or the easiest, best way would be on emailing me. Much too small for this piece. I don't even like that piece being hung there, but they put it there for some reason. I just noticed those cakes up there as well. Those are all like the fondant is edible, but the inside is styrofoam. So they last a little while, and then they have to be whatever, destroyed once they get discolored or whatever happens. They crack and stuff over time. Okay, let me read some of these comments. It needs to be in a space that is solo. Also spend from the ceiling high to catch some of the shop lighting. High to catch what? Needs to be in a space that is solo. I was thinking that, but all these walls are shared walls, so I can't exactly put it solo. My friend wants a print of Clint Eastwood. How much is for? Okay, so the paper prints, the 11, what are they? 11 by 17. Those are $20 Canadian. I see space behind you right now. Okay, so that wall right there. So you think it should go up high? So Jarrett was thinking it should go high as well, but I don't know if I like that necessarily. And then they just did an interview with, I don't know, someone was here with a camera, and they were doing an interview. And that dude said that it should go above this one. And then I was like, maybe I should just paint a whole bunch of Einsteins and then have all of this be Einstein. That might be kind of cool. What do you guys think about that idea? So then I would have this guy, that guy. Again, I don't own this. It's just being sold for what the guy paid for it. So, but I will keep it here. I did paint this, but I already sold it to him. And then he moved to Thailand or something, and he asked me to sell it for him again. And I said, I will do that. That's why you hang it from the ceiling. I did actually hang this piece from the ceiling in my old shop while I was holding on to it. But hanging from the ceiling is not really an option. That's kind of weird in my opinion. There's all these lights and stuff that are drooping down, so it wouldn't really fit up there nicely anyways. So I'm probably not going to do that. There is something coming up that I will talk about maybe in the next vlog. Will there be prints of that Einstein available? No prints of these two Einsteins here, and that's because I paint this one so often that it would be kind of odd to do prints. I'd rather just sell the originals of those. Kind of makes them somewhat special because I do paint them quite often. How about over the front door? Well, front door, it wouldn't really fit there. Plus, these pieces are hung there, and then the exit sign has to be visible, and it wouldn't fit on either side of the exit sign there. Now, of course, we can move the art around. I don't need all my pieces here. Plus, I can take some down. The other artists here, their pieces can be moved as well. I, I'm not, there won't be a problem with that. Cut into the floor with a toughened glass cover so people can walk over knowledge. Dude, that would actually be kind of cool. In my new shop that I'm going to build, I actually have an idea. Actually, in my shop now, I have an idea to walk over art. I will have a glass floor somewhere. It'll be easier if I do it not in the concrete, but I do have an idea for something like that. Don't hang them close together. Well, kind of have no choice but to have them close together. I don't mind them being close together as long as it looks okay. But yeah, it all depends on how it works. Use wire cord. They do it in museums. For, oh, do you mean for hanging it from the ceiling? Yeah, I'm not going to hang it from the ceiling. Over the doors. You mean over that door there? I'm not sure what you mean. So let me show you again the room. I'm going to spin slowly. There we go. That might have been too fast. It's not a huge space in here, right? This is like, I don't know. Switching from one recent artist who already influenced the world of art to one that is going to do so. Oh, thanks. Have I painted Tesla? I have painted Tesla. Maybe I sold it because it used to be here. Or maybe it's in a gallery somewhere. Or maybe it's at my house. What about putting it next to the other Einstein piece and move the 3 smaller paintings? Now, okay, one thing is that this is staying here. So since the COVID thing, they have to have a pathway in here. In which, by the way, if a client or a customer comes in here, I will have to move to the couch. But they have like the arrows, right? And in doing so, they had to move their furniture around so that they could have, like, they could comply with the whatever the ordinance here. That table has to stay there, and those tables have to stay there. So the painting, if you can see here, this one is at the same height. Not a problem to necessarily move them up. We could do that. Maybe I'll move that one up a little bit, and then I'll move those paintings there, and then put this one there. And then maybe I'll go home and at some point I will paint a bunch of other Einsteins. I kind of like the idea. What do you guys think of it being all Einsteins on this wall? There's no room beside the fireplace. It should be on the wall where the most of your art is. To be honest, I could have only my art in here and they would be cool with that. That would be weird though, because all these other artists would be like, hey man, what the hell? Make it the first thing you see when you walk in on the back wall. So you're saying there? Or there? Because these pieces here, we had already talked about maybe moving those, so I could do that. I could do that. One thing that the owners were suggesting is maybe fill up this entire wall with my art. And I do have more at my house that I could bring. So if we just filled this entire wall up with art and made it somewhat similar to this wall here, what would you guys think about that? That could be an idea. And maybe I'll do that in the vlog. Let me catch up to these comments so I can actually see what you guys are saying about that. I like the Einstein's walls. Maybe your Einstein above the other one then. There's lots of Einsteins, each one just slightly different. Very cool idea with only Einstein. Maybe I will do that. You should make young Einstein. I don't know what he looked like young. I guess probably the same, just young. Are you selling a lot of them? If not, something different. Are you selling a lot of them? I'm not sure what you mean. If not, something different. You're missing Wicked Earth stuff in the case. If you want to send your stuff over here, Matt, I could have a jewelry. Yeah, it's a business where he makes stuff out of like high quality beads, not plastic beads, and not knockoff beads. They're all like high quality gems or crystals, or I'm getting him to make me one with lava rock, which is kind of cool. But yeah. That's a good idea. All different art on one wall. So, okay. Who else is saying that? One above the other. Yeah, okay. I like that one. Full wall of art. Oh, there might be someone coming in. Actually, no, they were at the burger place next door. Um, Maybe attached to a ceiling fan that revolves at 1 RPM so when people look, they see the signs above us. There is a ceiling fan right there, but they spin mad fast. I wouldn't do that. Um, all Einsteins on one wall, but break the idea with just a little something to give the idea a hint of irony. Einstein and like maybe like who's like the dumbest person? No, don't answer that because then we'll just get into a whole thing. That would be funny. Uh, Einstein's done with different media. Well, I mostly like doing paint, but I also did a drawing of him, which I did on some scrap paper that I kind of like, and I have an idea for that as well. Oh, thanks, Noreen. All Einsteins is a great idea, but I also like one wall with all your art. So you know what I think I'll do? I think I'll ask them if I can bring more art here, and we'll just fill the entire wall up. And maybe I'll do that in a vlog. Make the back wall all yours. It's the first wall people see. But it's all, well, it's not the smallest wall. I like this wall. It's the biggest wall. And they would see it. You can't help but see it. Because the wall, the door, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me switch this around. Let's go outside. So if we're out here, right? Which, by the way, the art gallery is right. I can't really see it. It's right behind that building there. They just revamped it. Let's go back inside. Oh yeah, I also made the sign. Well, actually, to be honest, is we reclaimed the sign because you can see all the signs are kind of the same. Um, so this used to say something else, so I just took off the old name because you can see how like they're like carved in with the CNC. So and then I just got the metal cut out, and then I painted it. I think it's pretty dope. Okay, let's go in. So if we walk in, immediately you see, well, I mean, I guess you look at what you want to look at, but this wall. So we could put like my Three Stooges piece here, and I don't know, we could do a whole bunch of stuff like that. So, yeah, that might be cool, because then we don't have to move the tables. So maybe I will just put that there for now. Then I'll go home and then maybe tomorrow, if I have time, I'll come back with more art or something like that, and then I'll see if I can vlog about it. Um, yeah. Okay, let's read some more comments here. All your art on one wall. I agree with paint a young Einstein. Maybe I will paint a young Einstein. I don't know when I can do that. So on this wall there will be two Einsteins. Maybe I'll bring, yeah. Hello, Tina. Uh, Whole wall, oh Josh is great, as Jim said. If Melissa Archibald is watching. Huh? All Einstein would make it one smart wall. But then poor Josh would have to look at that while he painted it. What? If you're on the back wall, they will see you through the door. They say, "Wow." No, you can't actually see through the door. There's tint on it. There's because it gets really hot in here when the sun is right there. No, you can't see through the door. You can't. Let me show you. You can't see. You can see yourself, so you can see out, obviously, but like you can't see in at all. I mean, maybe if you go really close. No, you still can't. You can't see. So that wouldn't even be a factor necessarily. I think I like the idea that you guys, some of you were agreeing with here. First thing you look at that back wall as someone that has not been there before. I guess so. I don't really like that wall. I could only fit maybe 4 paintings on there. It's much shorter, and it's much the 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 length is much smaller. So I could put like say maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 paintings on there. On this wall, I could put right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I could put 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I could put 14 or more on this one, depending on size. Of course, pieces. This wall makes the most sense to do that. Maybe make a triangle of the two Einsteins so you see a different view depending on where you sit. A triangle. How do you make a triangle with two things? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I love the way your shop is coming along. Great work. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I like it as well. I was working on it last night. Bring Green Man. He should be on display. Love him. The Green Army Man? Yeah, I could maybe bring that one. Not everyone is only an Einstein. It would be awesome to have a wall of all your art. Not everyone is only an Einstein. Yeah, that's true. Josh, this is such a cool opportunity. I'm smiling all over my face because they want you to hang pictures there. Well, I've had pictures here for like since they opened, right? They got me to build the whole place. I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but yeah, no, I've been friends with Jared since we were kids, little kids. Josh, there is such a cool opportunity. I already read that. Move the Einstein painting to the elephant wall. It will not fit there unless I take down the elephant, but that is a pain in the ass. I actually put backing in that wall when I framed this. So I framed that in. I built this whole thing. I made it structural so you can like walk up there and all that stuff. Then I put backing in the wall to actually make this because the other owner, Brittany, she really loves elephants. So I made that. And then the other elephant that you saw in a vlog, the metal one, is actually their head baker, pastry chef. That was hers. And then the owner, Brittany, commissioned me to make that metal elephant for her. If you watch I can't remember which vlog it was, a couple vlogs ago, then you know what I'm talking about. Or have Einstein as a bookend of art with the others in between. So have Einstein and Einstein? That's a good idea. Hey, Jarrett. Come here for a second. Matthew says, put a painting of me at moderating. I don't even know what you look like. Okay, so this is what I have an idea based off of their reinforcement. What do you think if we did a collage-ish similar to that wall?
Yeah.
So I'd have to bring more pieces.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
You like that idea?
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that? He likes the idea.
I am.
They also do movie nights, so right up there.
That's a thing that I have to move around, like when that happens. But if we have spots on the wall for them, they would just always go back to where they are anyway.
So right here they have a projector. They have movie nights. Like they have like a, what do you call it? They have a licensing.
Yeah, we have a pre-release permit,
so you can watch movies while they're in the theater.
Yeah, so we can show movies so they're still in theaters here.
That's dope. So it's like going to the movie theater, but like cozier atmosphere.
Yeah.
Cake. You can drink. You can drink, and you can have you can book it, right?
Yeah.
Like you can have like instead of going to a movie theater for like a birthday party or whatever, if you want to bring your kids or whatever.
We've done like kids' birthday parties too, where they'll just book the space and use the projector for like video games and stuff.
That's dope.
And just kill the lights and hang out and eat cake. Yeah.
That is one thing that we have to be wary of. So maybe if it was big pieces in the middle, so they're easy to take down, because they don't have a screen.
Helpful, yeah.
They don't have a screen that comes down because they tried that and it's shit, right? It doesn't
It's
really.
just like the biggest screen I can find still isn't as big as I would like the picture to be.
Right.
And when we were rolling up the screen that we bought the one time, we still had the lights out, and the picture just looked awesome on the black wall anyway. So we just got rid of the screen.
So yeah, they don't use the screen, so it wouldn't be a screen coming in front. But they're not going to be. You can't have people in the store right now, so you wouldn't be doing a movie night right now, anyways.
It's gonna be a little bit before we book our next one.
So maybe for now, yeah, maybe we'll do the collage or the whatever you call it, lots of paintings all over. Yeah. You may see the back wall first, but your art draws the eye to the side wall. Yeah, I think the art speaks for itself. I'm not worried about it being seen first. I don't care if they don't see it, to be honest. But I mean, I'd like them to see it. I remember the vlog where you framed that far. Yeah, that was before. That wasn't a vlog. That was just a build video. But yes, that was pretty cool. Move the boxing painting and put Einstein's together. Well, I'd have to move that and the Bob Marley painting. It won't fit there. I mean, I guess it would, but it would be like this much space. Hello, he video chats me and doesn't know what I look like. I never look at the screen when I talk to you, dude. Matt, don't scare customers. I don't have enough Einsteins anyways. Josh, they should show your Christmas video. It was awesome. I think they did, actually. That sounds like a great place to be. Where is this place? This place, if you're local to the Edmonton area, this place is on Perron Drive in St. Albert. I think it's called Perron Drive, maybe Perron Ave, whatever. The old downtown in St. Albert, right by the art gallery, right by Jack's and Serto. Looking forward to more J independent films. I just tuned in. Are all these your art pieces? All these pieces here are. You'll have to go back and rewatch this if you want to know about the whole scoop, but we're just figuring out where we're going to be putting this piece. But I think we're just going to hang it up. So maybe we'll do that here right away. We'll just adjust some pieces here so it just looks good. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it for the vlog because we might have to just, keep changing our minds a little bit on how things are going to get hung. We don't want to put a shitload of holes in the wall and then have to repair them because we didn't actually use them. You know what I mean? So maybe I'll just leave it. I'll just answer some questions and then take off because I have to go meet Dakota because today's Wednesday and we're going to be releasing a video on just joshing with Dakota and we haven't recorded it yet. Agree with moving your largest Einstein to elephant wall. Both the Einsteins are both big. They won't fit on that wall. Like there's no chance. Let me show you. Like it won't unless I move the elephant, which I'm not gonna do. So I'll put this here. Don't want to wreck that guitar. Let me show you. It's not going to fit. Unless, again, if I move the elephant, which I'm not going to do. It's too heavy, and where else would I put it? There's no other walls that have that. Because I didn't frame this wall here. That's just where it was. So, yeah, not going to do that. What I'm going to do is put a whole bunch of pieces here. And I'll make it look decent, I guess. Have an open house when you have your paintings displayed, post-COVID. Oh, yeah. We every weekend basically. No, is it the first weekend of every summer month? Something like that. You're such an awesome artist. You should be rolling in the money. Yeah, I agree. Thanks, I appreciate that. Then where are you in your weekly lives? What? I'm not sure what that means. Evening Josh, shops looks cool. Thank you. I love your art and the way you produce your YouTube content. Best channel there. Oh, she was talking to Matthew. That's why I get it now. Take a picture of the wall and then hang the picture in Photoshop until you have a perfect layout. Then you can hang them for real. I don't have Photoshop and I don't have patience for that. I can see it in my mind. When I have all the pieces here, I will just be like, okay, those are going to go there. But good idea. On Just Joshing with Dakota, please tell how you set your nephew on fire. We'll probably do that when my nephew can tell the story with us, because it'll be a better story. But yeah, look forward to that in the future. Can't wait to hear. Okay, there's an art to placement. Good luck. You'll figure it out. Oh yeah, no, definitely there is. There is. I didn't hang this wall here, by the way. This is what they did. No, I know that. Um, it, I'm, I will figure it out. It's like I don't know. Of course, it's not always going to be to everyone's taste, regardless on how I hang it. But I think I do a pretty decent job of displaying artwork. But again, not everyone's going to agree. Uh, anyways, hold on a second here. Hold on a second. One second. Oh, okay. I was just seeing if you were the same person who said to move it to the elephant wall. Move everything else off to fill in area holes elsewhere. Easier to focus on. Oh, okay, I see. Maybe Glenda Newton. Do you hang art? Maybe you have some sort of idea in your head that perhaps I would enjoy. Enjoy? No. Perhaps I would agree with if I knew the whole thing. But I'm not moving the elephant. It's too hard. I made it mad expensive to buy that elephant because I didn't want to have to take it off and go hang it in someone's house. Um, are we still filming with the monkeys? Yeah, because if there's going to be a second wave of COVID, then we're just going to have to do the intermediary show again, anyways. So we're just seeing how things are going to go. So that yeah. Plus, no one's allowed in my house right now because of just my wife's job. She'll have to deal with that. There's a thing at her job where she'll have to get a whatever. It's a pain in the ass, to be honest. But then that would be a little easier. Like if it was in my shop, then it would be different. But yeah, it's in my house. You should do a painting with all the Einstein bobbleheads, like the ones at night at the museum. Yeah, that's funny. COVID conversations with JJ. Candid COVID conversations. At the end, we cannot see the whole space properly as you can, and I am certain you will figure it out. It will look awesome anyway. Well, that's the goal, right? I love your confidence. uh, let's see here. Still curious about the wire scorpion on your wall in your workshop. Yeah. If you watch the deleted scenes video for there, I usually I just keep those ones linked and I don't actually make them public. I just have them so you have to find them. But that one is public. You can watch that, and I think I explained how I made that in there. Maybe I didn't. I think I did. Maybe you didn't watch it, or maybe you did. I don't know. If you did watch it and I didn't explain it, then my bad. If you didn't watch it and I did explain it, then your bad. All right, guys. I'm gonna get off now, and we are going to pick up on this again in a vlog, probably, or at least a snippet of the vlog where I will rehang the wall, and we will figure out how the outcome will be then. Oh, you're interested in buying it. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you wanted to know what I did with it. Okay, if you want to buy it, I think it's like, I don't remember how much it is. Maybe it's a lot, maybe it's not. It took me forever to make. Maybe it's like $500 or something like that, or maybe it's $600. Maybe it's $1,000. I don't actually freaking know. Usually I have like a thing. Ashley probably would know. If you email me, orderfromjosh@gmail.com, then we'll be able to get back to you. I'll figure it out. I'm terrible at remembering these things. I'm sorry. But I do appreciate your interest. Hi, Josh. Watching from the UK. Love your work. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. I asked if it was for sale after watching that video. Oh, really? I must have missed the comment or something. Or maybe I answered it. I don't know. The best way to do that sort of thing is to email me. Orderfromjosh@gmail.com. It's your channel that's my favorite on YouTube, Josh. Well, thanks, Karen. I haven't checked Matthew's. Yeah, Matthew shows his product on his channel. I forget what it's called, something necklace charm. I don't know, Matt. If you're still on, just put a link to your channel. People might be interested in seeing your work. He also has a Facebook and Instagram, so maybe put the links to that as well, just so everyone can have a look at your stuff. Uh, Anyways, oh, thanks for putting in my email there. Grouping like items together is easier on the eye to focus. 3 or 5 at most, then space before next grouping. Oh, I see what you're saying. Um, Someone might be coming in. 1 second. Uh, oh, Glenda. Right. Um, this is my idea. Since they're all going to be portraits of people, that's my idea of grouping. Although, I also have, yeah, I will figure it out. When I do my art walk, so I still do one outdoor art show called Art Walk on White. They're not doing it this year, of course, but I do that same thing, and I always get compliments on my display because I try to make it as um, I want it to be a bit of eye candy, you know. I want because like people always come to it because they're like, dude, I saw you from way over there. I had to see your booth because I try to make it the atmosphere kind of cool, if you know what I mean. I even wanted to put like a couch in there and stuff so it'd be like real chill. Uh, but I need like the cooperation of my neighbors as well because I want to have like a huge. I want it to be like a gallery. So like one of the galleries that carries my work, they have their display. Everything's super close together, and I actually dig it. Only for that type of gallery. Their walls are actually carpet, so that they can put as many holes in without it being an issue. Uh, it's pretty cool actually. Um, when will I be filming the part 2 of my painting? I'm not sure. It just depends on when I have time. Uh, I watched the video of the woman that made the might be coming in. Nope, never mind. Those are some insane shoes that girl has. They're like, they're super tall. Holy crap, they're like 8 inches tall. Uh, let's see here. Just getting on here. I'm late. Where are you at? Will you keep this up? I will keep this one up. Um, uh, oh, hey, Patricia, thanks. Thanks so much. Hope all is going well. Love all the work you guys are doing on your part. Well, thank you so much. Ah, Delphina, thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, thanks, Matt. Um, Host an outdoor gallery at your place outside. Well, my place isn't ready for visitors right now, but yeah. Oh, thanks, Karen. Thank you so much. Thanks, Phil. It looks larger than the cake shop. Many years of store/window display. You have a great eye. You'll be fine. I actually was gonna have a job at to do display, to do a freaking whatever you call that job, and I didn't get it because I I told them that their pay sucks. Um, but I got the job, or I got the interview. I didn't even give them my resume. I just gave them a link to my, because I didn't have a resume because I was being self-employed. I just gave them a link to my Instagram, and then they were like, "Dope, come in for an interview," and I did, and then I criticized their full shop because they didn't have a table saw or a bandsaw. I'm like, well, that's not a full shop, so. But anyways, they didn't hire me. They said they emailed me a little bit later and said, "Thank you for your application." But no, actually, what they said is, "Thank you for submitting your resume and application, but we've decided to go another route." And I replied, "No kidding." So obviously, the person who sent me the rejection is not the same people who gave me the interview because, like, it was not even like. First of all, I didn't even give you a resume, and second of all, obviously it didn't go well. It didn't go well because I left because. Yeah. Anyways, that was the whole thing. Anyways, if you guys are local, you should come visit this place. It's in St. Albert. It's called Confections Cake. And sorry for the buffering. I'm going to keep this one up, at least for the next while. Uh, there we go. Oh, thanks, Lindsay, for sharing Ashley's Instagram. Yeah, lots of people are liking her posts. You get to see more about my chickens and stuff on there. So yeah, hello Kathleen. Just getting off. Thanks for sharing this, Josh. Fun to see the place again and seeing your work. Yeah, thank you. All right, guys. Thank you for everything. There's more coming. Look forward to the next vlog, and I may do another live a little bit later or tomorrow, something like that. There is going to be another. Let's call it podcast up on the Just Joshing with Dakota channel later today. I'm going to be heading over there after this, heading over to Dakota's house to record an episode. I know it kind of sucks that we're doing like, it's just a photograph of the monkeys, but that's just the way it is. Also, I haven't actually mentioned that on this channel yet, but we are doing a logo competition. We have several entries so far, but we haven't looked at any of them yet. We're going to look at them next whatever. If you're on that channel, just look at the community tab. It has all the rules and info and stuff on there. You can submit to justjoshingwithchakota@gmail.com your idea for a logo for our show. All right? See you later. And this is the part where it's never smooth because there's like 2 buttons that you got to press to get off. I will wish him a happy birthday. Yeah, it was Dakota's birthday yesterday. There we go. All right, bye, guys.